Hey guys, it's Chris. So this week I've shared 4 epic body transformations with you, and I want to give you a #1 tip for when you start your diet come January. And this is perhaps the most important thing that you're ever going to learn about nutrition when it comes to actually starting your diet. And that is that it can't be a race to the bottom. It can't be one of these fad diets. It can't be a crash diet, and it can't be a diet that's built around some sort of gimmick. Whether it's removing a food group, whether it's fasting, whether it's a shake or soup diet, all these things are just not going to produce that level of result. That level of result requires skilled nutrition in terms of what we're really trying to do is we're trying to preserve muscle tissue whilst dropping body fat. And actually, as you've seen, for each individual client, I kept all of those calories as high as I possibly could through their dieting phases. This is really important, guys, because obviously when it comes to dieting and weight loss, I know that there's so much stuff out there that's promising you the world, and it's quick fixes and it's short-term stuff, but these things never actually produce the results that you want. And the reason why it's so important to actually learn how to diet properly on more calories, not less, is #1, you're going to find it easier to stick to that diet. #2, you're going to be working with your body's metabolism. So fundamentally, rather than taking away 1,000 calories from your diet, and that's the reason why you're losing weight and body fat, you're slowly edging those calories away. You're slowly taking them away, trying to maximize your return with minimal change. This is when you're starting to win. The third thing is you're also going to retain muscle tissue and gym performance by edging your calories away, by making sure that it's a slow and steady approach, not a crash approach. And this is the thing, if we can do that, we're actually going to hold on to more muscle tissue in a dieting phase. And we can still set dieting phases up to be relatively short in duration, in 12 to 20 weeks, and still see maximal results and amazing changes in that time. It's not got to be all of these short-term fad things that you just can't stick to, that you are going to go around in circles on, and you are actually going to rebound and regain all that weight and body fat back from once you've finished it. And this is perhaps the most important thing of actually walking that tightrope and dieting down and learning how to diet down on more calories, is because when you come to the end of the diet, if your diet is higher in calories, it's going to be closer to what your theoretical maintenance calories would be. If it's closer to your theoretical maintenance calories, it's going to be easier to get back up there with minimal fat return. We're going to be able to go back up in calories. We're going to gain maybe some weight back, but not all of the weight back. It's going to be a minimal increase in weight, and we're going to stay pretty close to that after result, that after transformation. And this is how you see, guys, where I'll create a before and after, and then there's an after the after, where they've kept the result, but they've kept the result on higher calories. So next year, do not fall into this trap of fad dieting, of crash dieting, of doing all the same things that you've always done that are just not going to produce the highest level of result that you actually deserve and